so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't.
Hey everybody, Brandy here. Cracks me up every time that music stops. All right, hi. We are well into day one of the Cardmaker Success Summit, but we still have more left. We've got some amazing sponsor presentations just around the corner. But before we do that, we want to do some updates and some giveaways. So it's always fun. All right, so I'm not going to go too much into this, but I do want to make sure that everybody knows that we do have a troubleshooting tech page. If you're having any issues with streaming any of the presentations, whatnot, take a look at that that page that we've created. It's got some great links on things that you can do to try to improve your experience with the summit. All right, so we've got a bunch of different things we want to make sure that everybody knows of. First and foremost, the schedule. We've got a schedule online as well as a printable schedule, which can be found on that page. And then, of course, we want to make sure that everybody is registering for the giveaways. We have sponsor giveaways, and then our speakers individually are giving some giveaways away. So you definitely want to make sure that you're registering for everything that you are eligible for. We also want to give a big shout out to our speakers and go and take a look at Meet the Speaker page and be sure to follow them and engage with their social media accounts. You know, it's kind of always a thing where people are like, well, how do I support my speakers? That is one of the easiest ways for you to do so, is to subscribe or follow those social media channels, because the algorithm likes to see that, and they also like to see engagement. So if you see somebody's video, especially from a speaker here that has been at the summit, please make a comment on their social media post, because it just tells the algorithm that that's interesting content, and then it pushes it out to more people. So that's the one way you can definitely support your speakers. We also have a Meet the Sponsors page where we list out all of the wonderful sponsors that we have had for the summit. And Harriet, let's go ahead and flip through those screens that you made and show the different sponsors that we have. Well, we've got the presenting sponsor, which is our Cardmaker Success Summit. We've got our gold level sponsors, which is My Favorite Things, Karen Bernison, aka KB Riley, LDRS Creative, and Riley and Company. We also have our silver sponsors, Altenew, Catherine Pooler, Polka Doodles, Penguin Palace, Colorado Craft Company, and Pink and Maine. And then we have our bronze level sponsors, which is Glassboard Studios and Last Minute Manda. And then last but not least, we have our giveaway sponsors, which is Not Too Shabby and Organize More. So we have tons of sponsors during the summit, so go and check them out. Show the love, shop on their websites, and make sure that they know that the Cardmaker Success Summit is the place to be when it comes to sponsorships. All right, I also want to remind everybody that the Cardmaker Success Challenge doors have already opened. If you want to go ahead and register for that, it's going to be March 25th through the 28th. It is a 4-day challenge. We are going to create 40 cards in 4 days, and I'm going to be providing 8 different replicable designs, easily duplicated designs for your challenge. And then we will have replays available until April 4th. And incidentally, if you are a existing Cardmaker Success membership member, you do not have to pay for the challenge, because that is included in your membership. All right. Now, earlier today, I did a little sponsor live stream myself, and I introduced a promo. For those of you who were not on the live today, I want to share with you that as well. I am giving a $10 off coupon for anyone who wants to join the membership, and that's $10 off your first month, and then the regular price after that. So I think that's the wrong link. There you go. All right, so go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/CMSM. That will take you to our landing page, which explains everything that's included in the membership. And then you get $10 off your first month. So it's a great way to kind of dip your toe in and see if it's something that you might be interested in. We also have a Cardmaker Success membership scholarship that we are giving away this week. And we've already been looking through some of the entries. You have to be in the Facebook group in order to qualify, because we will be looking for your engagement in the Facebook group. So if you're not on Facebook and for whatever reason you don't want to be in Facebook, that's fine. But in order to qualify for the scholarship, you do need to be in the group, and you need to be actively posting, commenting, supporting our other crafters, and just making it a great place to be. That's the type of person that we're looking for when we give this 1-year scholarship to the Cardmaker Success Summit membership, Cardmaker Success membership. All right, so we've got some giveaways. I know I'm tongue-tied already. We've got some giveaways that we want to give away during this update. We're going to give away a VIP all access pass right now. And that winner for our VIP all access pass is going to Jennifer. Jennifer's last name starts with an M and ends with an H. Then we are going to do a giveaway from Altenew, and I want to flip the camera over so you can see what we are giving away. And I have lost my StreamYard. There it is. There it is. Yay. All right. So Altenew has given us the 9x12 Ultra Sticky Matte Grid. And oh my goodness, this is the bomb. I have already gotten into it. As you can see, I've got some staining on it from all of the ink blending that I was doing. But oh my God, this is so cool. You put this down on your work surface, and then you put your card down, and then doesn't move. I mean, legit, it does not move. So excited that Altenew gave this to us to do as a giveaway. And by the way, you won't get that one. You won't get my used one. You'll get a brand new one. All right, let's go ahead and give away that. And that one is going to Anita. Anita's last name starts with an N and ends with an S. All right. The next one we're going to give away is from Last Minute Manda. And I'm going to see if Harriet can put the digi stamp on the screen. So we are going to be giving away this cute little, we're giving away 4 of them. Is that correct? Because I see a 4 next to it, Harriet. Is that right? She says 3. Okay. Well, you have 4 on this little spreadsheet. All right. So we're doing 3. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and give away 3 for this digi stamp from Last Minute Manda. First one's going to Adeline. Last name starts with a C, ends with an R. Next one goes to, next page. Next one goes to, I thought I duplicated it. Judy. Last name starts with an R, ends with an S. And then one more. This one goes to Emily. Emily's last name starts with a T and ends with an F. All right, so we've got those down. And I don't know what these numbers mean, Harriet, but we got 2 passes to the membership, correct? And did we do 1 month? Was it 1 month? Or what was it? Tell me, I forget. 2. Oh, okay. So we're doing 2-month passes, and we're going to do 2 of them tonight. All right. So what this is that you're going to get access to the membership for 2 months. And then after that, if you want to continue on, you can. But that's what we're going to give away right now. So we're going to give away 2 of them. All right. The first one is going to Mary. Mary's last name starts with a G and ends with a G. Next one goes to Michelle, and Michelle's last name starts with a C and ends with a T. All right, we've got, that's it. That's all we have for this section. All right, awesome. Yay. Okay, you guys, I think I am done, and I'm a little bit early. Want to see if Libby's ready. See, I can't see her face. Yes, she's nodding her head. So we're going to hop on over and let Libby take the stage.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Brandy.
Hi. We've got Libby from My Favorite Things, and you're actually a new member of My Favorite Things team, correct?
Yes, since November of last fall.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to see you there. Definitely.
Thank you.
All right. So what we're going to do is actually, I think Harriet's going to scroll down at the bottom of the screen. We've got an exclusive promo from My Favorite Things. And as you guys know, we typically sell out when we do these demos online. So what I want you to do is to open up 2 windows. One window so you can watch Libby do her demo. And the other window, you're going to go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/my favorite things, because you're going to be able to use the code MFT Live 25 in order to get 25% off your entire order. Y'all, that is amazing. 25% is amazing. So I don't want you guys to miss out, especially those who are on live tonight. So definitely have those 2 windows open so you can place your order as Libby is demoing. All right, I'm going to let you go full screen, and I'm going to remove myself.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. Let me move my, I just realized I'm not looking at the comment section of this. There we go. Hello, everybody. Now I can see all your comments. Well, tonight I'm going to be making a cute little card featuring some products from our February release. It's called Big Screen Scene is the stamp set, and I'm going to use the classic TV die. So I guess without any further ado, Brandy, if you want to just move me to my overhead camera, I'll get to creating.
Yeah.
All right. MFT in the house. That's right, Susie. Hello, everybody. Nice to see your comments. Are you going to go ahead and make the overhead big? That'd be great. There we go. Yay. Okay, perfect. And I see that the products are linked. There's okay, anyway, I'm getting a little distracted by comments. Let's just keep going here. So this is what I'm making tonight, this cute little card with this big screen scene set. So let me show you what the set looks like. It is all these classic movie scenes on a stamp set, which is so fun. And it's from our illustrator, Jenna Blade. So it has her cute style to it. I'm going to be using the Forrest Gump inspired scene. There's also Sound of Music inspired, The Shining, if you want a scary little card. But I mean, how cute. It's not terribly scary when it's that cute. There's Titanic, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Lady and the Tramp. And then there's messages to go along with all those cute scenes as well. They're kind of hard to see on my screen, but like for Titanic, there's you're the queen of my world, or you're the king of my world. I'm going to be using Life is like a box of chocolates. And then it has a message that you can put on the inside of your card too, which I think is great. It says, what you don't like, put back in the box and leave for someone else. So that's what I'm going to have on the inside of my card. I'm going to have the other message on the outside. So I love this stamp set. I think it's so cute, and I'm excited to play with it tonight. And I'm going to be building my card tonight. I'll just go ahead and tell you the products, but then I'll tell you again as we're using them. This is the classic TV Die-namics set, which makes a cute little old-fashioned kind of looking TV with the bunny ears and everything else. And then I'm also going to be using our Blueprints 24 set, which MFT has several different blueprint sets, they call it. It's where it has all the things to build a card. You know, it kind of has a layout already kind of defined for you. It makes it really easy. And so there's lots of different blueprint sets. This is a Blueprint 24 set. And this was in our February release from the vault. So this had been out long ago, and then we brought it back from the vault, which is always lots of fun. And there's lots of other ones available as well, different blueprint sets. So keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and start making this card. And I am going to be using my Olo markers here that I have. I have a little guide, which I guess is kind of hard to see way down there on the screen. But you can see these are the colors of markers that I'm using for my scene. I actually Googled a picture of Forrest Gump sitting on his bench to kind of go with the same-ish color scheme. So he had kind of a cream colored suit. I made it a little more yellow. He had a blue shirt underneath. The bench was brown with like gray up and down pieces on it. So I went ahead and did all that. But of course, it's a cute little animal as Forrest Gump on my card. So I'm going to be doing some coloring. I can't zoom in any closer than what I am at right now. So I just wanted to warn you of that. I will hold it up every now and then as I color so that you can see it easier. But let's go. Let's get started. So I already stamped it twice. I just had it in my MISTI, so I turned it around and stamped it on both sides in case I needed a second version of it. But this is our little stamp scene. I decided to make it kind of a nighttime scene. So he's been on his bench all day, and he's sitting there in the evening. And I have a dark sky with a little bit of stars that I drew on with a white pen. So we'll get to that. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the coloring. I'm going to pull out my browns. So I am using a combination of O's and ORs. Now, if you aren't an Olo marker user, you could obviously color with whatever you wanted with this, your Copics, any other alcohol markers. If you prefer pencils. You could use that, whatever you like to color with. I keep forgetting that you can actually see my face because usually when I'm at my overhead, you don't. So hopefully I don't forget and do anything embarrassing. I'm just kidding, kind of. All right, I'm going to put these in order so that I can do my coloring here. And I'm just going to start with my darker ones along the outside edge of, I'm going to start with the little critter. I'm going to do the darker colors around the outside edge, bring in to lighter, and then I'm going to go back and blend them through. So you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second here. So this is my second to darkest. I'm going to do my very, very darkest last. All right. And if you guys have I see there's fun comments and stuff going on. I don't want to miss if you actually have a question. So maybe, I don't know what you guys have been doing at this wonderful event, but if you could put question big, that would make sure that I can see it.
Libby, we will let you know if we see something you need to answer.
Perfect. Thank you, Brandy. I should have known. And also Jody from MFT is in the comments as well. So, you know, she could help too if there's something I don't know the answer to. Yes, I'm very excited to be at MFT. I'm super happy to be at this wonderful company with all these cute stamps. If you guys aren't familiar with MFT, they're very good at doing cute, and I love the cute. Makes me very, very happy. And I would say the images are relatively easy to color. They're not teeny, teeny, tiny. So if you love to color, I think they're really great to color. So I'm going back in with that darkest along the edge here. And then I'm going to blend it out, and I'll hold this up in just a second to show you guys. Just going back and forth. When I blend, I kind of scrub, I call it, the edge of that color to blend it. And I'm just going back through my colors again. Yeah, Jody said hello, so you guys can chat her up as well. Jody is the person at MFT that helps make all the magic happen. She has so many great ideas and product ideas, and she works with the illustrators to make them come to life. And she's just all around amazing. And she's a great crafter, but we don't get to see that as much from her anymore because she's busy, busy, busy. All right. Yeah, MFT does have great customer service. I will agree with that as well, if I can say so myself, but I definitely agree. We love to treat our customers well. All right. And I'm just blending on the ears now. I haven't held it up, and I just went out of the lines because I wasn't paying attention, but here's where I'm at so far with the blending of the little face on this guy, but I'm just going to keep on working it. Going to get his little hands, paws. I don't even know, honestly, what this animal is. And I need to make sure if I'm on the screen better too. I was thinking dog, but he almost looks like a little bear. I think he could be whatever you want him to be, honestly. I'm just kind of adding a little dark to the corners of this. I want to, do a nice job with the coloring, but I don't want to take forever because I want to make sure we get our whole card made too. Always nerve-wracking when you're live, right? All right, I'm going to do some yellows on his little suit, his little Forrest Gump suit here. Inspired. All right. And then a darker on the edges. The birthday says, Crafty Cornerstone says she bought the birthday bundle today. Yes, there was a wonderful kit this week. The kit's already sold out, actually, but there's individual products as well. But it was a stencil set to make streamers and a birthday balloon. Actually, pause for a second. I'll show you some of my cards from that. This is what is made with the kit that just launched today, which is super duper cute. Is there a bundle with the stamps and dies? Are you talking about for this? I will say no, not for this, because the stamps in this stamp set are just rectangles, right? So there is a die right here, I can show you, that can cut out the rectangles, and it has a little bit of stitching too. So what it does on your card front, you could have the cute little stitched edge and put your scene underneath there. You can also use that to cut out the frame itself. I think there was a bundle when this first launched that was the stamp and die together, but I'm not sure that it's still available. Maybe Jody can help me with that one. I'm not sure. But that is one way you can use these cute little scenes. And I hope my pink in the background isn't too, makes it hard to see, but that's how I like to do it in my craft room. You can see, where's my finger right here behind me. I put them in bins with bright pink because, you know, MFT's color is pink. And so I like to do that. And then the other die with the TV is called Classic TV, and that is separate. All right, back to the coloring. Just adding a little, I like to try to put the dark colors in the nooks and crannies of the little, you know, whatever I'm coloring to try to give it a little definition. I'm going to do a little blue on his suit. And now that the brown on his face has had a little time to dry a little, I just realized I don't know, I like to color on some paper rather than right on this glass mat. I totally forgot about that. Just because I feel like, I don't know, the ink has more of a place to go when it's on paper than on that glass. And I totally forgot. I'm just coloring away. And I'm going out the lines like a million times here, but you guys can picture that maybe I color better when I'm not live. All right. And then I'm going to go in with this, I like to do kind of a double layered cheek. So I'm going in with a lighter pink, which is this RV02. And then I take the darker pink, which in this case is RV04, which, there we go. And I'm going to put that right in the center of the lighter pink so that it's got kind of a lighter pink on the edges and darker pink in the middle. All right. Yeah, Jody's pointing out that the deal you get tonight was better than what the bundle was anyway. So you guys you're getting a little spoiled tonight with that discount. So that's super awesome to take advantage of. All right, I'm going now into his box of chocolates and just doing a little gray on it, just to make it, you know, a little bit more interest than just leaving it completely white. All right. That's where we are so far. My camera doesn't want to. The monkeys are just bananas. Yeah, there's a monkey around stamp set, which is so cute too. The whole release for February, if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do. There were cows and there were monkeys and these cute big screen scene. You know, lots of fun products in that release. Okay, what next? Now let's do the bench. I'm going to use the same colors on the bench basically that I used on the bear dog critter. I'm going to start by just putting down the lighter color. Not the very lightest, but the second to lightest that I had used earlier. Okay. Trying to not go out the lines. I get too quiet when I do that. So you guys having a fun time at this event? I think it's pretty darn cool. You're going to have so many presentations to watch and so many fun things to learn. I think it's really awesome that Brandy and team worked so hard on this event. And we're super proud to be a sponsor. So yay for that. All right, I'm going to come in. I don't know. I didn't do it like solid. You can see on my original one, I left a little bit of light spaces on it just to give it some interest, kind of make it look kind of sort of like wood. You see there, that's a bit better focus, right? But I didn't do like wood grain, but I just tried to kind of, I don't know, give it a little, not make it totally uniform. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words are failing me right now. Give it some interest, make it have a little bit of light and dark areas. So again, I'm kind of flicking out from both sides of the bench, trying to stay in the lines as I do it. And then I'm going to make it a little darker underneath the little critter because he would have kind of a shadow under him as he sits there, right? Yes, the sunlight coming down, but that's kind of funny, right? Because it's a night scene that I made. So let's just say it's moonlight coming down. That works, right? All right, and I'm going to go back to one of the lighter colors and kind of flick out that dark that I just added, blend it in. Just one of the lines, but hopefully green will cover that. Usually if I go out of the lines, I can kind of, you know, mask the fact that I did when I go in with my next color. I can kind of work it away. And I am trying to color with mostly the tip of this. Oops, I forgot this side, you guys. The other side of my other bench. Let's see. Yeah, great event. You guys are agreeing with me on that. And I will say, I keep putting the lids back on and then taking them off. You actually don't have to do that when you're coloring with these. You can have the lids off for, you know, the small amount of time I'm taking to color this. And so that's something I don't know. I have the habit of doing it, but I don't even have to. Like I'm wasting time. See, I just did it again without even, as I'm saying it, you know, but plus I think I was done with that darker one. But just something to keep in mind when you're coloring. We had Lori Craig from Olo Marker on a live one time last December, and she mentioned to us that, you know, you don't have to recap them every time you do that. All right. So there we are with some of that same kind of moonlight happening. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the darker gray, which is, in my case, this WG5, kind of along the edges of the wood and then in between here. And then I'll take some of the lighter one to blend it out. WG3. I know, Kathy, I know. I also have a hard time not putting a lid on a marker. But if I was sitting here and really going back and forth for, you know, which I am, but anyway, I could leave them off if I wanted to. Old habits are hard to break sometimes, aren't they? Yeah, and you also would want to know which marker you were using to put the right cap back on. All right, now I'm going to go in with the green. And I don't have to stay inside the lines of this. You know, I can color outside of the lines because it's going to be behind my TV. But it is another thing where it's habit. I still stay in that rectangle line, even though I don't have to along the edges. I'm just putting some dark green down here. I'm going to go ahead and take my lighter green. So I have 3 greens that I'm using here. Again, here's my little cheat sheet. The YG 8.7, 8.5, and 8.3. You can see that they're slightly an olivey kind of green, sort of, kind of. And I chose those because I was also using our Jalapeño popper cardstock on this card. So I wanted the greens that kind of go with that. Oh gosh, I'm off camera. I'm sorry, guys. You know, so that's how I chose the colors to do for my greenery in the background, because I wanted them to go with the cardstocks that I had picked from this for this card. So do you guys have any questions about MFT while you have Jody and I here that we could maybe help you get answers to? Yeah, all the things are so cute. It's like, oh my gosh, so many. I'm just so happy to be in the land of cute now. It makes me so happy. I smile at all the new products as they come out because they're so cute. And we do lives a lot, I think every Tuesday going forward, on Tuesdays at 2, although I just realized I'm saying that, and as it's coming out of my mouth, I realize not next week, because next week I am working. I live in Georgia, and next Tuesday is election day here. And I'm a poll manager. So I work the election, which, you know, things are already decided, but I'm still working the election. Anyway, so I won't be live on Tuesday because I can't. I'm working the election, but most times. So I'm going to be, I think we're doing Monday evening instead. So, okay. So, okay, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm going crazy and not telling you. So I wanted that to kind of look like a bush. And so I'm using 3 shades of green, and I'm kind of dotting the color in there to make it look like, you know, give it some texture. Oh, hello. Did we lose my camera? No, it just switched. It switched on me. Okay. anyway, I'm doing some dotting of the color to give it some kind of texture to make it look more like a bush. And so I went in with the medium green and put it all over that light green. And now I'm going to do the darkest green again and bring it up because I put solid dark green down at the bottom and I want it to look like the dark is coming up and then the light's going down and I have all this little dotting going on. And you can put some, more solid dark in the corners of the bench because it would be a little bit darker, shadowy in those areas. Over here as well. And again, I can go out of the lines because I'm going to have that hidden by the TV anyway. Okay, that's where I am with that. And then I'm going to go back to the medium again and kind of go back down over that to help blend it. I don't want it to look just totally like a bunch of dots, but that is how I'm making that texture, is by putting dots, if that makes sense. Okay. So here is where we are. Here's where we are with this. Yes, and the set is called Big Screen Scenes. Coloring out the lines is so conflicting. I know it drives me a little crazy, but I know that I can. So I'm letting myself be okay with it. So I saw someone say, what is an MFT challenge? I don't know if it was mentioned up above where I'm not seeing the comments anymore, but we do a lot of challenges on the MFT blog, if that's what that was about. And I would love for you guys to come play along. We do every single Wednesday, we do a sketch challenge. And then 2 times a month, we have a color challenge. There's also once a month a Christmas challenge, which is awesome because you can get going on your Christmas cards, and then if you do it all year long, monthly, first of all, you have a chance to win a gift card, but also you have a whole bunch of Christmas cards made by the time December rolls around, which is really cool. Picture perfect stamp set. I don't know about that answer. Maybe Jody knows the answer. It says, are the big screen scenes similar in size as the picture perfect stamp set? I can tell you how large this is exactly. It is 2 1/8 by 1 just a little over 5/8, about 1 5/8. So I don't know if that helps you compared to whatever you were thinking about. Let's see. So the MFT videos, if it's on a Tuesday, normally it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. And on Monday, I said the time earlier to my coworker, and I'm already forgetting what I said. So I can look in just a second so I don't lie to you guys. But if you go to the MFT YouTube channel, probably by this weekend, we'll have it scheduled, and then you could actually see what time it's going to be. Okay. So I'm doing 3 shades of blue here as well. And I'm kind of having the lighter in the center and then the darkers at the edges. And I'm going to flick it out. And again, not worrying about going out of the lines. I'll cut this out in just a second so you guys who are like, whoa, she's going out of the lines on the edges can forget all about it. You won't even see it anymore. How's that? Oops. And then I just went over his ear. Slow down, Libby. Well, Deborah, I'm glad you love my coloring because I feel like at the very moment here I am it's not as good as it could be. I'll just leave it at that because I'm looking up and still coloring when I look up at the comments, which is just silly. The Monday live is at 8 p.m. Thank you, Jody. Oh my gosh, my brain. There's a thing also that when you're live, your brain just turns to mush sometimes, and you're like, "What? Why can't my brain work the way it normally would do?" All right, I'm just going to blend this out a little because it was a little too harsh, and then I'll cut this out so you guys don't have to look at my messy edges, and then I will show you what it all looks like, and then we'll work on the TV, which is super fun. And I'm just cutting this because I'm going to be putting it behind the TV. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Putting it inside the TV, behind the TV. Okay. And I'm actually even going to clean up these edges a little for y'all. And one final thing that I always love to do on a critter is I'm going to give him some black glaze pen eyes and some white dots on his cheeks because I just love that on critters. I think it makes it look so cute. But here is where we are so far with it. Fun, fun, fun. Yes. Daylight savings this weekend. I know. I had no idea. Yep. Thankfully, Jody knows these things and she keeps us informed of things like daylight savings. I don't know. It just feels early. I guess it's probably always this time, but I am in denial that time is passing. I was talking to Jody earlier. I'm not okay because my son is graduating high school this year and it just doesn't seem real. It's like, how is that possible? So, all right. So I'm going to put little dots on his cheek. And I am using a Posca paint pen for this. You could also use a white gel pen, but I am just obsessed with this Posca pen. It's a 0.7 millimeter tip, and it's an acrylic paint pen. And I love it because I don't know, I struggle with white gel pens, and I find that I don't ever have issues with this. The white ink, the white paint comes out perfectly every time, and I just love it. So, all right, so here we are. Oops. Here we go. Here's our little colored, cute little scene of our little critter eating his box of chocolates on his bench. Oh, the other thing I did, and I forgot, is I made these little stars in the sky because why not? I was actually inspired by a card that Alberto on our design team at MFT, he made this scene be a night scene like this. And I loved it. Of course, his coloring is like off the charts amazing. So I'm not claiming that it looks like his, but I was inspired by the way he colored his to do this. So shout out to Alberto. So there's the cute little stars in the sky as well. And I just love, love, love this stamp set. I just think all the scenes are so fun. I want to use the Sound of Music as well because I love it. I mean, look at here. I'm going to take it out of the pink so you can see it on a white background and really take in the cuteness of it. Except for I don't like those marks on there. All right. So, I mean, look at how cute. There's Maria with the Alps in the background. And then here's the Titanic scene. And Tiffany on our team made a really funny card with the Shining. So if you look at this set on the MFT website, you'll see there's a lot of examples from the design team. And it's just so cute. So cute. And Lady and the Tramp, of course, is adorable as well. Yeah, Darlene, I'm obsessed with putting dots on critters' cheeks. I can't help it. And I just think it looks so fun. Sometimes I put one dot, and this time I put 3 on each cheek, but super, super fun. All right, so now I'm going to put away all the markers and get this out of the way. Oopsie, sorry for that. That was probably a terrible noise that I just made you guys listen to. Sorry for that. And we're going to make our television for the back. You know, he's going to be sitting in a television. And I did die cut the pieces for this already. So let me just talk you through it. Here, I'm like, where did I put my dies? All right, so this is the classic TV. And you can see that there's this die here with the squiggles on it. And okay, first, Posca pen. I bought it at a local stamp store that I like to shop at, Paper Craft Clubhouse, if you'd like to know. But I'm sure there's other places you can get it as well. They come in sets. You can buy just single ones. I just dropped all the things. I'm going to have to get up in a second and pick up some things I just dropped. Darn it. But this is a card I made using the classic TV with those cute little, you guys know, like, are you of an age where you can remember that TVs used to sign off late at night and you couldn't actually watch things 24 hours a day like you can now? And so this is kind of mimicking that cute little late night TV screen. So I think it's just so fun. You can make it rainbow. You can do different colors of the, I'm a purple lover, so I did a purple card, but you can obviously do it whatever colors you like. And I just think it's so cute. So I'm not going to actually use those this time because I'm putting my little scene in my TV, but that's what this die does. This die also cuts out a piece that's like a little frame that you can put around your TV. And I actually did that piece. I also cut out, these are the little legs of the TV because those old classic TVs were sitting on legs, right? In your living room. So cute. And then I colored them with my marker. That's the same brown that I've been using. So I'm going to take this piece out and then the little legs, we're going to be using those. And I have like little hairy bits on here from die cutting that I need to get rid of. Static. I think that's the word I couldn't think of is static. Okay. And then also I cut from, here, I'll just bring my little tray over here. I cut from some shiny silver cardstock, the bunny ears, the little knobs, and the little, I think that's a speaker on the TV. And then here is the actual TV. And I did this out of our snow cone cardstock, which I think is a really pretty color. It's a really light blue, and I use it a lot because it goes with so many things, this beautiful light color. All right, and so we're gonna just start assembling our cute little TV. And I am going to use, again, I'm just, my plates, let me just show you what my die cutting plate looks like. I really have to do something about it because it's, it's really bad. So I keep getting like little cardstock hairs on things because of that. But anyway, real life crafting with Libby. One of the dies, that rectangle stitch die that you can cut out the little scene with is currently in my trash can. So you guys don't let me forget to get that out after I get done here, because that would be very sad if I forgot it was in there. But when I knock things off my desk, that is where it ended up. All right, I'm going to use a really fine point glue because I just want to put, actually, I'm going to do it with my tweezers. All right, so I just want to put a little fine line of glue on here. Again, this is just framing that scene just to give it a more finished look. Okay. Yeah, this is also from the days when there were no remote controls and you would actually have to like get up off the couch to go change the channel. And, you know, you only had probably 3 channels only. Maybe you had PBS also, but maybe only just ABC, NBC, and CBS. Actually, maybe even not. I'm thinking about my own childhood, but maybe even before that, there weren't that many. I don't even know. But anyway. Sometimes I think we have too much now, right? Do we really need all those cable channels and streaming services? I don't know. Not that I don't watch them. I actually just started watching a new to me series last night. My husband and I did. We're watching The Bear. Do you guys watch The Bear? What do I do with my brown? There it is. Well, I only watched the first couple episodes, but man, that is one yelly show. And I can't decide if it stresses me out too much to watch it because it's just a lot of yelling. And I'm just taking this darkest brown again and coloring on the inside of this just to kind of cover any white or maybe light blue that's showing a little, just to make it look more finished. I don't know if you guys can hear, but a child is upstairs stomping. I work in my office. My craft room is in the basement. And so sometimes the family has very loud, heavy footsteps, and that's what they were just doing. Hopefully you couldn't hear it, and I shouldn't even be pointing it out to you. Okay. So I'm putting the cute little speaker on here. This is a jewel picker that I've had for a million years. I still use it to pick up. It picks up paper as well as jewels, which is really convenient. Putting these in here. I usually put a little something heavy on it. I have this little acrylic block that I put on top of things to hold them down as the glue dries. Let's see. The Bear is very good. Keep watching. Okay. Okay. You've convinced me. I love The Bear. It settles down. I found the first few very, yes, Kathy, that's exactly where we were. We're like, wow, this is a stressful show. But I heard from, you know, it's award nominated and whatever else that people love it. So like, okay, we'll keep watching. I remembered one thing that I did on my original card that I was forgetting. I have 15 minutes left, right, Brandy? I think so. I think we're okay on time. One thing I did on the original one is I took a blue.
You've got about 5 minutes left.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's get a move on, Libby. All right. So thought we ended at 8. So I'm putting a little bit of blue around the edges for contrast on this, just to give it a little something. All right. Then I also have my little legs of the TV that I cut out. I was talking about that a minute ago. The bear is on, I don't remember. Is it on Hulu? Maybe it's on Hulu. All right. One little leg glue. And the other. Yes, I have to put my antennas on. And I want to talk about the background. So I do need to get this done so we can talk about that before my time is up. I'm just putting these legs on here. You can't see it, I don't think, but they have a little line across that Jody thinks of everything. They have a little line so that you can tell where they should be, you know, lined up with the bottom of your TV. And I don't know if I did a very good job of centering them this time, but that's okay. To give it the cute little angle that they're supposed to be. Very, very cute. All right, and then I'm going to put a little glue along the back of this to put it down. Put them right on the screen here. Get them somewhat straight. Again, put that on there to let the glue sit. And while that's doing, I still have to put the bunny ears on, but let me talk about the way I'm going to finish this card. So I actually used, and I think I pulled a fast one on Brandy because I don't think this was on my original supply list, but MFT also has a lot of pattern papers. And I love this one called Floor to Ceiling. It is so cute. It has all these floors and ceilings and wallpapers and bricks and things you can use to make, you know, backgrounds and things like you're making a little scene in your house. So I thought it was perfect with this TV. And I am using Blueprints 24. I mentioned that at the beginning, which is this fun little set of things to make your layout of your card. I use the stitched rectangle and also this little piece that has rounded corners and just as my little focal point. And this is what I cut my message out with. So those are the 3 pieces. So you can have these blueprints. You don't have to use the entire set all on one card. Of course you can. And MFT has PDF available on the website, so you can download that and have ideas of how to lay this out. There's actually several different ideas of ways that you can put it, which is fun. And I'm changing this up just slightly from my original card. I just die cut that out twice, and then I'm going to cut off this piece. My paper trimmer is huge. I think this is probably set, so I'm going to get that off of there. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than I did on my original card, just to make it have a little bit different look. So I'm not making the exact same card twice. Let's see. The original one, it came up, well, that's not that much different. I'm going to cut off a little more of this actually, because I want it to be quite a bit smaller. Okay. And while I'm doing this, Brandy, is there a place that I should post my finished card if people wanted to look at it after? I don't even guess.
Yeah, absolutely. There is you can join our Facebook group, and I think Jody probably already is a member of that.
Okay.
And you can post it while you're working on that. Let me make that screen bigger, and we're going to go ahead and pull or draw for the winner of your giveaway.
Awesome.
Yeah, so where did I put my tip? Here it is. All right. So we are going to be doing, wrong page, Brandy. We have 2 $50 gift certificates. But before we draw for that, I just want to show you guys some of the products that they sent us. So I think this is the die that you were referring to before that goes over there. And of course, we've got the TV die that we've already talked about. They got some really cute sentiments here. I love this little, it's very hard to see. I'll kind of hold it up to their little flower stencils there. I'm assuming that's kind of a layered stencil. And then they've got this masking stencil, which I cannot wait to break out.
That's
And
fine.
then, oh my gosh, look at these cows. Oh my,
Aren't the cows the best? I love
look at
them.
them. Look at them.
Cows with bangs. Gotta love them.
And I want to tell you, Libby, until you started talking about the stamp set, I had no idea these were from scenes from movies. I had no idea.
That makes them all the cuter, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, because then when you give the card, you've got something to, you know, to say about the scene and stuff instead of
Yep.
it just being a cute little critter.
Sorry, I
So-
have to get all the things I threw on the floor earlier.
Make sure you check your trash as well.
Yes.
All right,
So out of the trash.
we're going to go ahead and draw winners. We've got 2 of them that are going to be getting $50 gift certificates to
Ooh,
MFT.
lucky. Fun.
So amazing. All right. So our first winner of the $50 gift certificate is going to Maria. Maria's last name starts with an A and ends with an N. And then the second one goes to Donna. Dawna. Last name starts with a W and it ends with a Y. Congratulations to you both. We will be emailing you on Monday after the summit's all over. And be sure to add our email list or email contact to your contact list so the email goes straight to your inbox. And that's support@stampmesomelove. All right. Awesome. Now, don't forget to go and shop and use that promo code to get the discount that is going to be available for 48 hours. Well, at this point, less than 48 hours for My Favorite Things. And it is scrolling on the bottom there, MFT Live 25 for 25% off your entire order. Make sure to use the link cardmakersuccesssummit.com/my favorite things and put in that promo code and yeah, go ahead and shop to your heart's content. I know there's lots of things that you can get with that 25% discount code. All right, Libby, are you almost done? It looks like you're getting to the finish line.
Yep, almost done here. All right, so for this, like I mentioned, I have the message stamped on the inside. What you don't like, put back in the box and leave for someone else. Very cute. And on this one, compared to my first one, I made the floorboards going straight down rather than angled. You could do it either way. I have a little strip of green cardstock that I put to kind of be the floorboard separator thing between my wall and my floor. words fail me.
Your trim. It's your wood trim.
Yeah, wood trim. There we go. And then I'm putting a little bit more foam tape. I love to put lots of foam tape on cards. I like to just layer the thing right up. Although I think I made that one a little too long. All right. So we're going to put that right on here. So cute, kind of centered. And then I have my little message here. Life is like a box of chocolates that I'm going to just put along the bottom. This foam tape fits perfectly on this little piece.
So cute.
There we go.
So
there is
cute.
our card.
So much, Libby.
So I hope you guys had fun watching that. I hope you have fun shopping at MFT and find some goodies that you are going to love and have fun playing with.
Yes,
and, I'll take a picture
absolutely.
of this and get it posted. So
yeah, awesome. All right. Thank you, Libby. And we will see you soon, hopefully at the next summit.
All right. Great. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys, we've got just a few minutes to go do a potty break before we head over to KB Riley. KB Riley, Karen Bernstein is going to be in the house. Be sure to go to the schedule page to find the link to get to that live stream. And I think Harriet's going to post that on the screen. Here we go. And from there, you can find links to the next live stream, which I'll see you over there at 8 o'clock. Take care, you guys. See you soon.